Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, the place where we discuss all things nutrition, fitness, and thriving in midlife. I have a great video for you guys, so you're gonna wanna tune in. On today's video, I am gonna share my love of the Hero Bread company and how I like to incorporate it into my nutrition. Before we get too far into this video, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment and let me know what you think. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janine and I am a certified nutrition and fitness coach. I am also a certified menopause coaching specialist. And on today's video, we're gonna review the very popular company, Hero Bread. Now, this is not sponsored. I wanna make that clear. This is not sponsored. This is just a product that I have incorporated into pretty much most of my meals for quite some time. And I realize I've never actually done a full review and I've never shared with everyone why exactly I like it. So not only are we gonna go into my favorite products, but I am gonna share the specifics on my favorite easy and delicious macro-friendly meals that I make with these products. It's gonna be a good one, so tune in. All right, you guys, so let's chat. Now, when it comes to products on the market that, are marketed to have less calories or less carbs, I typically actually veer away from them. I kind of like the real thing in a lot of ways. So I don't necessarily try to find the lowest calorie of something or the best macros, because I like to make sure that I truly am gonna love what I'm eating. So I don't always recommend trying to, find a substitute for your favorite thing. However, when I do find a substitute for something that I love that's equal to or better than the real thing, then I will shout it to the rooftops. And that is what Hero does for me. So we in our house love these products. We use them every single day. I mean, if you follow me on social media, which by the way, if you do not follow my Instagram, I'm gonna put up a QR code up on the screen and you can see all my socials, all my links, easy way to get to that. So all you have to do is scan that with your phone. But if you follow my Instagram, you probably see that we use these frequently. My husband does as well. So the reason why I love Hero. So Hero is marketed as more of like a low carb substitute for your traditional bread items. So like breads, tortillas, things like that. Things that traditionally we've kind of been taught to avoid if we're trying to live a healthy lifestyle. And if you're new here, then you might not know my philosophy, but my philosophy is balance. You can incorporate anything into a healthy lifestyle, including bread and pasta and like the real thing. But like I said, Hero, I don't know what magicians they have going on over in their bakeries. I think that they are located actually in California, here where I am. But I would never know that it was high protein, high fiber, lower in calorie if, I didn't know. Like if I just ate this at a restaurant, I would never question it. That's how good it is. So let me go over some of the specific reasons I love their products. Now, obviously, each product is gonna have a slightly different macros, but for the most part, all of their products are high in fiber. I have been talking about fiber a lot lately because fiber is very important. And in working with clients, I've realized that most people are not getting in enough fiber. Fiber is essential for women, especially in menopause. If you have not already checked out my video on fiber, I'm gonna link that up here. Make sure you check that out and all the reasons why you need to be incorporating fiber, both insoluble and soluble. Like I said, if you have questions about fiber, you're gonna wanna check out that video. But the Hero Bread products are gonna help you satisfy that fiber goal. Not only do they have fiber, but they also have resistant starch. And resistant starch is another way that we feed our healthy gut bacteria. So it's just another plus on why I love these products. What else do they have? Protein. they have more protein than your traditional bread tortilla items. So not only are you gonna get your fiber, but they are also gonna help you reach your protein goal. Now I will say it's plant-based protein, so it's not necessarily a complete protein. Some of the protein they have in here are lacking certain amino acids, but when you pair these products with other protein, you're gonna get a nice comprehensive amino acid profile that's going to satisfy all of your needs when it comes to protein. And so obviously these are bread items. You're going to be adding protein anyway, but you're really just going to help to get that protein number up and satisfy that protein goal. So many benefits. Now, since they are low in carbs, they are actually also low in calories. So they're definitely, I mean, I would say they're somewhere around 30% or so less calories than your traditional equivalent. So you can't go wrong there because, again, if you can save calories and it's still delicious, then it's a win-win. I don't always recommend trying to save calories for something that's not as good because then you're not gonna love it and then you're not gonna be able to stay consistent. And you know, what I talk about so much, especially with my clients, is in order to really make lifelong changes, you have to stay consistent. Consistency wins the race. So incorporating products that you love is gonna help you stay consistent. Speaking of which, if you are interested or looking for a coach or looking for help in your journey, then I am an online coach. Like I said at the top of this video, I'm certified in fitness. I'm also certified in menopause. So if you're looking for someone to help you on that journey, check out my website. Not only do I do one-on-one coaching, but I also have an amazing program that we call BBC. And it is an 8-week program. It is a great entryway point into working with me. It's very cost effective, very popular, #1 rated. So I'm going to link all of that information down in the description. Check out my website. The BBC program only opens its doors a few times a year. So make sure you're on the wait list so that you get notified the next time those doors are open because you're going to want to get in. Like I said, it's very popular. And I teach you about all these things and all of the things that I'm going to share today on how I use these products. They're all in my client database as well. Because if you think I share a lot on YouTube, in my client database, they have access to all of my meals, all of my macro-friendly meals, and they get to quickly, get access to them, get the recipes, quickly log them. So it's a win-win signing up with me. So if you're interested, check out the description or scan the QR code that is up on the screen. Hero has, not only do they have your traditional sliced bread, they have a lot of options. In fact, they come out every so often with specialty items as well. So they have a lot of options here that I love that I don't have featured, but I'm gonna go over some of my favorites and then I will pop up on the screen what I make with them. So #1, I would probably say, is the classic burger bun. So not only does it taste delicious, it has only 90 calories and 11 grams of protein. I'm actually gonna pop the nutrition label for the burger buns right up here on the screen so you can see, but they are delicious. Now, I'm not saying that you should BYOB, but I know some of my clients that love their buns so much they BYOB. What do I mean by that? Bring your own bun. So go to In-N-Out Burger, bring your own bun. Go to McDonald's, bring your own bun. I don't know. You're gonna save some calories, get some extra protein, get some extra fiber. So why not, right? I don't actually do that, but why? Because I'd rather just make my burgers at home. Ever since we have mastered burgers at home, we literally have not gone to a fast food restaurant. And Hero is one of the reasons why we've mastered those burgers at home. So I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. This is the burger that we make. It is with the Hero bread. We use a reduced fat Colby Jack cheese, chop some onions, and then what else do we do with that? Oh, I missed the best part. And then we use the burger patties that are the extra lean ground beef. So the 93.7, I get mine at either Target or Sprouts, and I like the preformed patties because it's easier to track, easier to make, and it's good to go. So that is literally one of my favorite meals to have because it makes me feel like I just went through the drive-thru at McDonald's. But it's macro-friendly, good for you, and it's covering all bases, the protein, the fiber, all the things. And then on the side, I always do a serving of the Ore-Ida fast food fries. I love them. I just pop them in the air fryer. It makes the most delicious meal. So that is the burger buns. So next up are the Hero Hawaiian rolls. I think this might be a little bit of a newer product. I'm not sure. But when you compare them to like traditional Hawaiian rolls, these only have 60 calories. Others tend to have like, I think about 100 calories. These have 4 grams of protein, 11 grams of fiber. And Mike, my husband, likes to make little mini burger sliders with these. But my favorite is getting the Just Bare chicken strips or the chicken bites that I get at Costco. I'm actually gonna pop it up here on the screen because I just made this last night and it was so good. I just popped those in the air fryer. I put this in the toaster oven and melt some reduced fat cheese. And then I have myself these little like fried chicken sliders. And you guys, it was so good. Like so good. Macros are amazing. Again, when you take a product that has protein in it and then you add more protein, you get an excellent macronutrient profile for your whole meal. It just really makes like a nice, complete, balanced meal. I had fats, I had fiber, I had protein. I was good to go. I was satisfied. It scratches the itch. It kills the craving, was what I like to say here on this channel a lot. It truly does. Ever since I started incorporating these fast food style meals, I don't have the cravings for fast food anymore. All right, so I feel like every time I grab one of the products, I think, oh, this is my favorite. But honestly, the tortillas are definitely up there for me. They are so delicious. They have just like a softness, almost like a chewiness. They are not like the traditional low-carb alternative tortillas that are filling the shelves these days. I don't gravitate towards things that are low-carb. I really truly like these because they are delicious. They're 80 calories. I'll pop up the nutrition on the screen. 7 grams of protein, 15 grams of fiber. And when I have these in the fridge, I basically always have an easy go-to meal. I was on a kick with these for a while. I think I had one of my chicken wraps every day for like 2 weeks recently. So what I like to do with these, I like to keep it really simple. I make a wrap. So it's kind of like a whatever I have in the fridge. I grab this, I don't heat it or anything. I put some sort of spread on it. So whether that is like a tzatziki sauce, if I'm gonna do like a Mediterranean style wrap, or some ranch dressing, or hummus, it doesn't matter. Some sort of spread, some sort of green, some sort of protein, and we're good to go. So my favorite that I was hooked on was this tortilla with some a tzatziki spread with arugula, my Just Bare chicken bites, the ones I get at Costco, or the Kirkland ones are fine too. And then I would do a drizzle of honey, and then I added a little halloumi cheese. Rolled it up, and that's what I ate like every day for, I don't know, a while. It was so easy, so convenient. But you can put any protein you have. If you have like protein ready to go in the fridge, which I do recommend doing that, just throw that in. Even if you have like the Good and Gather shredded chicken, you can make a wrap for yourself in literally 3 minutes. Shredded chicken, a spread, a green, roll it up, and you're good to go. And with Hero, it's always gonna taste delicious, and then you're always gonna get the added fiber, the added protein, and so you've got yourself a really nice, quick, easy, on-the-go, macro-friendly meal. All right, we cannot talk about a bread company without talking about sliced white bread. Just good old-fashioned sliced white bread. Like who, grew up in the 80s? Wonder Bread. I used to love my Wonder Bread. I used to make it into like a dough. I would squeeze it together, make it into like a dough. Anyways, the Hero white bread is excellent. And I'm hungry. So I'm gonna make myself something to eat right now. And I'm gonna eat it right when I'm done filming this video. It is a PB&J. If you're not new here, you know we love PB&J in my house, but I'm gonna show you how we make it macro friendly. Like I said, if you've been here a while, then you already know, you've probably already had this because we talk about it a lot. So the white bread is delicious. It is 45 calories a slice. I'll pop up the nutrition up on the screen. 5 grams of protein and 11 grams of, 11 grams of fiber. So loaded, because I'm gonna have 2 slices, but I'm gonna show you my macro-friendly PB&J because that's what I'm gonna have real quick. Do I actually use peanut butter? No. We actually use protein powder because it's delicious. I actually find that since I've been doing this, I actually enjoy this more than the real deal peanut butter, and loaded with protein. So good. Peanut butter cookie from 1UP Nutrition. It is their ISO protein powder. It's 110 calories for the entire scoop and 25 grams of protein. So you cannot beat it. I actually think that when I use the whole scoop, I can actually make 2 sandwiches with it. So I'll just use half of this and then have the other half tomorrow. I'll just pop it in the fridge. So I just take the protein and then I'm just gonna put in some fat-free Fairlife milk. And you just mix it up until it mixes into like a paste. It's that simple. It literally makes protein paste, like a sweet, and then you can make it as thick or as thin as you want to. Actually, I don't think I need, that was the perfect amount right off the bat. You don't need very much, so you just basically put very little at a time so that you don't make it too thin. And then it makes just like a little paste mixture. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some bread out. Just looks and feels like regular bread. I am actually going to use the organic reduced sugar raspberry preserves from Trader Joe's. Actually, I think I'm going to use all of this. A nice, delicious, so good. We have been hooked on these in our house. Now, when you're making the PB paste, if you want it to not be as runny, put it in the fridge for a little bit so that it'll thicken up. But I just get a nice generous piece. I'm gonna put the macros up on the screen for this meal. It's such a school kid meal, but I actually love this when I'm like on the go or I'm gonna need to like eat in my car or go somewhere that I'm not gonna have access to like a microwave or like the airport or like a flight. It's also a good in-flight meal, so it's super easy to eat. It's like one of my favorites. So I like to do the sandwich. And then if I'm really just wanting to go all in with protein, I will do a side of Quest chips. And this is kind of like my go-to little kid meal that I love. That's full of protein. You got your fiber. You've got just all the necessities here in this one little meal. Like I said, not every meal needs to be this perfect, you know, all the veggies, all the things. Some meals are like this, and that is okay. It's all about balance, but you're still getting in, you know, a good amount, you know, good numbers that are gonna help you hit your macros. By the way, guys, if you wanna get your hands on the peanut butter cookie protein powder, use code Janine, and that will save you 20% on your order. It sells out a lot, but it's a staple, so they always restock it. So keep checking. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my schoolgirl meal, but I want to know what you guys think. Have you tried Hero? If you have a favorite low-carb style bread, but you haven't tried Hero yet, I highly recommend giving them a shot. I get mine at, I've seen them at Safeway, I have seen them at Sprouts. You can also order them online. I'll put their information down in the description. Again, this is not sponsored. This is my honest review, my honest feedback. These are products we have in our home all the time. It makes hitting the macros easy. It makes staying consistent easy, and that's what it's all about. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video, and I will see you on the next one.